Which choice is an irrational number? This is a go-to eighth grade topic. This is a go-to EOG question. Know what an irrational number is. Let's look at definition. An irrational number is a real number that cannot be expressed as a fraction or ratio of two integers, meaning it is not a rational number. So the basic summary of that is you want an irrational number goes on forever past a decimal. That's the best way to kind of put it. Now, here's what they did, and they did it in kind of a sneaky way. So pi is your classic irrational number. And notice in A, they put a pi in there. And that's a little sneaky, a little misleading because a student might say, oh, there's pi, it's irrational. But the pi on top and the pi on bottom reduce out. So you're just left with four. Four is not an irrational number, it's rational. All right, B, 6 squared is 36, and a square root of 36 is 6, so that's not irrational. All right, C is a square root of 18, and if you do that, you're going to get, let's see, 4 times 4 is 16, 5 times 5 is 25, so it's going to be probably 4 point something, 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 something. I don't know what it is, but something along those lines. So C could be it, so I'm going to just circle C because it could be. D, 21.989. So this is a little tricky because one might think it's irrational, but it's not. It stops at 9. It doesn't have the little thing on top. It doesn't indicate that it's going to go any further. So C is your best answer, and it is irrational, square root of 18. So just be careful of that. When you see pi, it doesn't necessarily mean it because they canceled each other out. Just because it's got numbers past a decimal doesn't mean it's irrational. Just because there's a square root doesn't mean it's irrational. So there's no perfect number for the square root of 18, and so it just goes on forever. So that's why it's irrational.